you didn't trade 5 first-round picks for a guy who's going to attempt one singular shot, and you're going to have the 17th best defense in the league.
Ball game.
Gotten a number of second shots, though.
George, way off. It's the side of the backboard.
The next tier, I'll get it started right now with my team. Throw them right here.
That's fair.
I think
the
that's
Bulls.
fair for them.
Yeah.
The Bulls have been cool, man.
They've been good.
Yeah, they've
been
decent.
I
wouldn't say good.
They've been cool
for what they are. I
It's
think they've been
actually very surprising because their offense has not been all that good, and their
but their defense has been stellar.
Yeah.
Stellar.
You know who's
stellar.
been looking different recently, and this is big for you guys. Patrick Williams.
Yeah,
is looking
I said
more
this
aggressive.
in
his confidence is up.
Patrick Williams
not
is
just
looking
the
more
more aggressive, but the comfortableness doing. He looks more comfortable attacking the closeout.
I have a
putting the
feeling
ball
that
on the
they
floor.
told him, "Yo, your role is not just to defend and shoot corner threes, bro." Like,
and
you need
he's
to do
been
something.
absolutely incredible on the defensive end, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's been really good.
Every bit as advertised. Like he's amazing on the defensive end.
Yes, he is.
Vucevic
Vucevic has been good. His
positional defense has improved.
Yes,
he looks
yes.
like he actually wants to play defense a little bit, and that's gonna go a long way for us.
Zach is gonna turn up.
Zach's gonna get going.
He just got back.
He's been awful in the mid range. I've seen. DeMar's been struggling too. The both of them, they just haven't really been hitting. They're tough shot takers. So like
You said this in your post game recap. Alex Caruso changes a lot.
Yeah,
for that team.
the whole
man.
entire bench has been incredible, bro.
Tasumu,
Like
Ayo has been
As you said,
unbelievable.
I agree. It's the best bench right now in the NBA.
bench has been insane.
much
the best bench in the NBA.
Javante has been good. Who's the other guy?
Got to give credit.
The
where
other
credit
wing.
is due.
The other way.
I'm blanking on the wings on the Bulls.
I'm trying to think.
Is it
Wings
Derek
on the
Jones?
Bulls.
Derek Jones, yeah. Derek Jones Jr. has
Oh,
been
I
decent.
thought he was hurt or something.
Nah,
honestly.
he played
he's
the
right
other
there.
day.
I didn't see him playing much.
He played the other day. Drummond, I
Had a
think,
nice
is hurt.
block.
Yeah, Drummond's
He's
been
hurt.
out of the lineup. So, but
Kareem Abdul.
He's
you
gonna
know,
help a lot.
it's just the bench is very diverse, you know, like you get a bunch of different things out of a bunch of different guys. Goran Dragic has been phenomenal.
Yes,
dude.
he
so
has.
good.
Like, he's been
Shows that he still
phenomenal.
has game.
Yeah.
I mean, like I
Simon,
said this
big
in my thing the other day. We smoked the Hornets the other day, and DeMar and Levine only combined for 19 points.
Yeah.
That's a great win for us because last year that's a game that we lose.
Yeah. They had
I
a big
agree.
win against the Nets the other night too.
Yeah,
They were down.
huge win.
Yeah, they were
Huge
down
win.
for the whole game.
And Zach Levine,
Zach
happened.
Levine.
Yeah.
They did
Became
enough.
unconscious.
They detonated, bro.
They did
Yeah,
enough on
20
the
points.
defensive end
He
to keep it
outscored
close.
the Nets by himself
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
And that's what he's capable of.
Yes,
Him and
he
DeMar
is.
both. They're just
When
like
he's
taking
on-
time bombs.
Yeah, when he's on from three, he's not missing.
Yeah.
No.
So shout out the Bulls,
Some of
5
the
and
best shooters in
4.
the league.
They've been solid.
Definitely. agree
Lonzo,
with that.
please get healthy,
fun
bro.
playoff
Yeah.
teams. We got to
Please.
throw the
Please,
Spurs
Lonzo.
in there. The Spurs
Yeah.
can't go much higher.
No.
Unfortunately.
Um,
It's simple. It's Keldon Johnson. It's Devin Vassell. Trey Jones has played well. Jakob Poeltl's still doing his thing.
Everyone's doing their
Do
thing.
we?
Josh
man.
Richardson and Doug McDermott need to be traded.
They're gonna.
I mean,
The entire roster's
Oh,
been good.
yeah.
Keldon Johnson looks like a star in the making.
yes, he
Yeah.
does.
He lost some weight, and I think that's been huge for him. His
It has.
ability to get to the basket and things like that.
He is a
he's-
tweener,
He's
for
an
sure.
elite shooter,
Mhm.
but yes,
which
he
is crazy to say.
coming out of
he's-
college. He was not.
He's
bad.
shooting what, like 40% on 9
40% on
attempts?
8 or 9
Yeah.
attempts. Yep.
Trey Jones has been really good.
Yeah, love Trey Jones and Zach Collins, man. Shout out Zach Collins,
Giving them
dude.
good minutes
Yeah, he's
for
had a
sure.
rough career with injuries, so shout out Zach
for
Collins.
sure. Stay healthy.
That's
They're eighth
really
in
it.
points per game. That's crazy.
Still first in assists per game. That just
Yeah.
goes to the coaching.
Yep. Yes,
Honestly.
it does.
It's really it with the Spurs.
Yeah.
Who's next? I
Who
guess the
else we got
Jazz
here,
go in the
man?
same tier.
Jazz.
It's crazy that we got to put them there, even though they've been
Yeah.
so good.
I mean,
It's just
I mean,
I'm only.
you
I
look
only
at their roster, and you
it has to be a balance
obviously
of
wouldn't think they're 6
of what we
and 3.
think they can be and what they are
Yeah.
now. And I will say the Jazz are probably going to sell off a lot of their pieces. I
They
don't
will.
think they're going to ride this out.
have
They are
to.
the 3rd seed currently, which is
So
crazy enough,
hard,
6
man.
and 3. I don't think it's the worst it's been.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, Utah has been playing great up and down the roster. They just have a bunch of guys that they could piece together in a lineup, and it's effective lineup. I mean, it's one of the most versatile teams in the league because they have so much depth. But yeah, Lauri
It is what
Markkanen
it
is-
is.
I was about to say
Lauri
Lauri
Markkanen is-
Markkanen, man.
It's stuff we
He's-
covered. It's
yeah.
stuff we've said. It's stuff
Yeah, we
we've
want to
covered.
talk more about the teams we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
So yeah, you shout out Utah.
I think
man.
Rudy
Like,
Gay needs to be moved.
He will.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought Rudy Gay needs to go to
a lot of them will be traded.
Anyone
Jordan
have
Clarkson's
it-
playmaking that
yeah.
I will say.
My
has
boy
stepped
deserves
up.
a ring.
yeah. Anyone have a team for this tier?
Um,
The Heat have to.
mean,
The Heat and Sixers
I
have to
kinda
be
wanna
in this
put-
tier, right?
kind of want to put the Wizards in there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Wizards.
Oh, word. Yes, this is gonna be a loaded tier.
Yeah, I'll say what I have to say about the Wizards. The Wizards stink.
Yeah, Bradley Beal hasn't been.
Bradley Beal had a good game
He
the
had a
other
good game
night.
recently.
He has
He had a
one
good game recently.
but
Like you
before
said,
that,
and
he's
Porzingis had a good game, but as you said, PJ
KP's
Tucker was guarding him. and
KP's
he's-
had a couple
he's
good games in a
6'5".
row, though.
KP solid. It's just this team's lacking defense. They're missing DeLon Wright
Big
severely.
time.
DeLon Wright, by the advanced metrics, like
One
in
of
the
the
games
best
he
defenders in the
played,
entire
was like the best defender in the entire league.
I'm glad you gave him props on your post game because DeLon Wright's a guy that goes underrated and stuff. He's one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best at getting in the passing lanes, pickpocket stuff like that. He's very good. DeLon Wright is just very good.
The bench is
yeah.
weak for them, and I'm super disappointed in Kyle Kuzma recently. He started off strong, and then he's just been struggling, man.
Yeah.
I love Kyle Kuzma. It's just a consistency
he
thing
tried
with
to
him.
Kobe
I
dunk
want to see
last
more
game,
out
bro.
of Denny, bro.
It was
He missed.
it was spooky.
Yeah, you'd like to
And they
see
got a
Denny get
3.
more involved in offensively,
Yes.
considering what he does for
Yeah.
them defensively. You
I-
would think they would make it a point of emphasis to try and
to
develop
see what
his
he has,
offense, yeah.
man. Just see what he has. Like,
Yeah.
come
But
on.
Bradley
man.
Beal's got to be better too. I know
Brad
last game he
definitely
played
does.
Yeah.
solid, but
It's really it for
for
the
sure.
Wizards. Just
straight
straight
playing like
mid.
ass. Yeah,
We got to throw the Heat in here, right?
yeah.
Right now, yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah, I don't think that there's not many teams on there that I could see if it breaks right.
I'm gonna throw the Heat and the Sixers in here at the same time because
fair.
we don't have.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
simple
especially now
with
with
the
this
Sixers real quick.
James
We've
Harden's hurt.
we've spoken a lot about the Sixers. I just want to say I was right about Tyrese Maxey. 25 points per game is more than people. Just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, James Harden out for at least a month probably.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Get well
bad.
soon,
Very.
please. You were looking very good at basketball again.
It's just
Right.
the process. That's
This
all it
is. I was about to say this is when Embiid makes his MVP push
Yep.
if he's gonna make one.
It's
or
just-
Tyrese
it's
Maxey.
all about the
Um,
process.
Well, I said in my video, it's not about Embiid. It's not about Tyrese Maxey.
No,
it's
it's
about
Tobias
Tobias
Yeah,
Harris.
I
because they're gonna
completely
do their
agree with
thing.
that, yeah.
It's
Tobias
yeah.
Harris. Tobias Harris.
He's got to
is
step
big time.
up.
And he
Gotta
played his
step up.
role extremely well to this point.
Yeah.
But he needs to now
He's been playing
realize that
good.
he's
They-
back to being the
yeah,
third guy.
exactly.
On the,
The
team.
biggest thing for Tobias Harris in the stretch without Harden is going to be the playmaking, and I don't just
Mm-hmm.
mean getting assists. I mean making plays.
Yeah.
D'Anthony Melton, I will say, has been better too.
Yeah,
Just brought him up on the screen.
took my
so.
thunder, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Took
no.
my Sixer.
Wow.
He was bad for his
Wow.
first few games with them.
he's a really good defender for his
Very
size.
good
man.
defender. Very good rebounder for his size too.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, the Sixers is the same story
it's
as
just
we've
tough.
said.
Please, Joel Embiid, get on the court and stay on the court. I can't
Yes.
stand watching PJ Tucker play the center anymore.
Don't
I
don't
really-
play tonight though, please. Not tonight.
No.
Yo, are they in the Garden? Or
I don't think
at
so.
Philly?
Or-
Fuck.
yeah,
Quick on
they're
the
at the
Heat.
Fargo.
Quick on the Heat. It's showing that
They
they
are at the
need
Fargo.
that they need Jay Crowder. If I'm being honest, the Heat
I
definitely.
feel
need
like
Jay Crowder.
everyone needs Jake.
Kyle
They
Lowry.
need that. They need
Continue playing well. Continue getting better and better as the season progresses. You probably needed to play yourself into shape, if I'm being completely honest, because you're a chubby man.
the
But
fat boy.
you're also very handsome and thick, and I love you,
yeah.
Kyle Lowry.
Yeah,
so-
they're missing wings that are versatile. They have shooting on their team, like Struce, Hero, Duncan's been in the rotation a little bit,
That boy's
Gabe Vince-
garbage.
but he's been shooting
he's been
okay.
decent recently.
Yeah, he's had some good games, but they're missing wings that could offer more than standing and shooting.
Yes,
yeah,
I
they need
agree
Jimmy
with that.
Butler back.
The
Max Strus
defender.
can do a little bit more, but
He's a shooter, bro.
yeah,
Let's
for
be
the
real.
most
Yeah.
part,
Let's be real.
he's strictly a shooter. Caleb Martin has been half decent. He's making
Yeah.
threes and playing defense, but
This guy just takes everything I'm gonna say.
oh, I
This is
didn't even see that.
crazy.
Oh my god,
You're
I'm
a dick.
sorry. That was just man. Wow, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
We fired Dean. We have no problem
crazy.
firing you too.
And also, who is
Yeah.
their other center? Like
Devin.
on some real shit.
Dwayne
Does
Devin.
Devin play much?
Yeah.
I didn't even
He gets
realize. when
about-
I
I don't
was
think they
watching.
have anyone else besides that.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
Nikola Jovic.
when I watched that. Yes, Nikola. Yes, there it is. Nikola Jovic has played, and he's ran some center minutes too.
Oh,
Don't
he was good last year.
Yeah.
Has he played?
who?
Omer Yurtseven.
Yeah,
He's injured. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
he is
I
out.
don't know. The Heat to me are just I didn't have them ranked very highly coming in, and we've seen it. They're just very mid.
Indeed.
The defense is always going to be there when you have Bam Adebayo anchoring your defense, but the offense is just mid. And I really don't think any trades really change that unless you're trading for a star caliber player.
I agree.
I hope Victor Oladipo gets healthy, man.
That
Yeah.
I feel
could
like he
change
could
things.
be a
That's-
game changer.
Yeah, so that's really it. We really have to put the Warriors in this tier. but like
To this point in the season, we do.
have to.
It's almost like they're a 7th seed.
Shut up.
Almost.
So the Warriors, we'll talk about them quick. I'll say what I have to say about the Warriors. It's the bench. This is some tier list we have going on.
This
right
is
now.
disgusting.
I'm gonna be honest. Maybe we
I-
should save the Warriors for the next one, and maybe the Sixers. I could see if everything breaks.
But this
right,
is-
those
look,
two.
Yeah,
this-
this is what we.
but this is what
we're
we've seen
seeing
so far.
But we
right
do have to
now.
combine it a little bit with still being realistic on what we think they can
No.
be in a way.
No.
And the Warriors and Sixers, if everything does break right, those are two teams that I could absolutely see.
See, I feel like if we
But
did
then
that,
the Nets
it
and the
would be a
Clippers, I
completely
guess.
different tier list, though.
I mean, I guess
Not really though. That's the
I-
only
like,
things
I
I would
feel like
change.
the
that
Clippers would
I
move
agree.
up.
I think only the
Nets would
Warriors
move
and
up.
but the Clippers and Nets have been borderline god
God-awful.
awful. Yes,
But they can
Nah,
get
this
right
Warriors-
though.
I hope
We'll keep this
if
like
the
this.
Warriors stay this bad, I hope Pat Baldwin gets in the
I'm
rotation.
gonna be honest. I think the Warriors are the only team that I would move up, but that's just me. But anyways, yeah, the Warriors are missing some.
They've been
And
ass.
I've said it multiple times. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast yet. Gary Payton II
Yeah.
and Otto Porter are not on this team, and I think I said it on the podcast a couple weeks ago, and it was kind of just brushed off. But
They're missing.
they
them.
matter.
Yeah.
They matter a lot. And Gary Payton hasn't played for the Trailblazers yet, but I mean, look, those are two guys that were your defensive identity last year in a way. And they were good perimeter defenders where Andrew Wiggins didn't have to do everything for you guys, and Draymond Green, same thing. So
I mean,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're getting no defense off the bench. That's the problem.
Mhm.
It's not just that you're missing those guys; it's that you have no one defending in place of them in those minutes off the bench.
yeah,
James Wiseman has been pretty awful for them. He just looks like he has no clue what he's doing out there sometimes. He's
Yeah.
half-assing it sometimes when he sets the screens. He'll be better. I'm not out.
Yeah.
I still think Wiseman's going to be good too.
Yeah.
But
Um.
they just have to get him to buy into the system. It's a
Pretty
championship
much.
culture
Shit off
that,
Wiseman.
and you have young guys.
It's everyone. It's not
Jordan
just
Poole,
Wiseman.
Jordan
it's-
Poole has been
god
struggling
awful
for
the
them.
past couple
Yeah,
games.
and it just makes no sense to me that Jonathan Kuminga is getting DNPs.
Yeah.
Does not make sense to me. The come bucket needs to play.
You're missing
Moses
defense.
Moody needs to be played more.
The
That's
both of
another
them
thing.
need
Both
to
of
be
them.
played.
The two
more.
of them
Those
need
are
to
the
be
two
given an
guys off the
opportunity.
bench who offer you wing
We're supposed to
defense,
be
and they're
wing
not
defense,
playing.
yes,
So
yeah.
obviously you're gonna have no defense if you're not playing the guys who provide defense.
I agree.
And they're just definitely, Gary Payton was elite at it, but like anyone, you're
He
missing
was-
just some type of veteran off the bench.
You know how you
to
say
go-
Drew on ball defense? Gary Payton was right there.
Yeah,
He was.
I agree.
GP was.
It's
right
just
there.
not even. You don't even need someone at GP's level. You're just missing some type of veteran presence off
I
the
agree.
bench.
You
You're
know,
right.
really,
Like, why
if
is
I'm being-
Anthony Lamb playing more?
If I'm being completely honest,
Jonathan
you really don't
Kuminga.
have that guy that
Do
you
you know
could
who
stick
Anthony
on.
Lamb is? This is what he looks like.
He's,
This guy's playing more than the
he
come
was
bucket.
he was really good in college. I'm
But
pretty sure.
Curry's doing
Yeah, but-
literally everything for them.
but-
He's leading the team in points, rebounds,
Yeah,
assists,
shout out
steals.
Steph.
Yeah,
He's averaging 7
You-
rebounds a game.
You think about
Oh, he's always been one of the best.
they don't
rebounding
really
guards.
have
Yeah, but
a guy that you could stick on a guard and tell him to defend him all game. Like sure,
That's what
Wiggins
Moses
can do
is
it,
supposed to be.
but
yeah.
Moses,
you don't exactly have
Moses.
Moody Mose.
I
I love that
expect
Kendrick
them-
Perkins
Shout out
video.
Kendrick Curse.
I
Shout out Kendrick.
expect when the time comes, the Warriors to be huge in the buyout free agency market
will be.
Yeah.
for any
For sure.
veteran. The team's clearly missing a veteran presence off
For
the
sure.
bench. So any way they could get that via trade, via the buyout market, whatever.
I'm surprised Mo Harkless hasn't been picked up yet.
Yeah.
He can
I
help a
agree
team
with
out.
that.
How could
He
you
would
be
fit with the
Mo
Warriors.
Harkless?
The
Yeah.
Warriors, the Lakers,
Yeah, but
anyone.
that's it about the
Um,
Warriors. They're
yeah.
gonna turn it around.
For sure.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
be a 7 seed.
I agree
Well,
with
they're
that.
12th right now.
They're-
They might get to 7.
They'll be high.
Um,
7. All right. We'll get to the next tier. I
This
think.
is all next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
I'll-
definitely.
Get started right here.
Most definitely.
I think
Yeah.
they should be higher, but they've lost
From
some
right now.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've lost some games they should win.
Yeah.
We all knew Luka was going to do this as soon as the season started.
Yeah.
I could argue they're
We
just
expected
as
this.
much in the tier below them as they are in that tier.
I
No.
don't think so.
No.
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 I feel like they're obviously
seen
better.
from them, man. Like
No.
We've
Luka.
seen Luka.
Luka's
We've seen Luka.
insane.
We've seen
He's
Luka.
the second player ever to put 30
and we've
points in the
seen
first 7
what-
games.
And we've seen what they do when Dinwiddie and Christian Wood do have good games. When
Yeah.
those guys have good games,
can't rely
They could
on
beat
that.
anyone.
I can't rely on
You
that.
know.
well, we're gonna rely
You
on
can't
it.
rely
You
on
have
your
to.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think
That's what I
you
was about
have
to
to
say.
rely on your 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You gotta hope they play
see,
good.
See, that's what I'm saying. those are your 2 and 3, and that's why I think there is a very
Yeah, but
clear.
Luka's your one.
I was about to say, I
There's
think
a
that's
very
perfectly fine.
clear ceiling on where
Right,
this
that they're
team
going to
will
be a strong playoff team.
Exactly what they've been
That's-
for the past few years.
Yeah.
Luka has proven he could do shit on his own.
I still think they're going to be like a 7 or 8 seed, but
Why?
I
For
don't
what
know
reason?
how. I think they've gotten better than
One-
last year,
one- I
and they
don't
were.
think they did.
And I think
How?
getting JaVale out of the rotation and giving Dwight Powell his
Dwight Powell
rollback
looked really
is going to
good.
help.
Yeah.
Dwight Powell looked really good.
And like all of these teams can make moves, so
Man,
there's
averaging
going to
36
be a
Until the moves
bro.
are made, I feel
Yeah.
one type.
Tim
of way about the
Hardaway's
Mavs.
looked good. He's going to take a little bit to get going. Dorian, Bullock's,
Reggie
Kleber's,
Bullock's got to
Kleber.
play better. That's the one thing. He's got to play a little
It's
better.
just like
Except when
He's
we
gotta
got
hit
hit shots.
shots.
yeah,
he just got to hit shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Given
don't know.
last game
his defense
against
is so
the Jazz,
good though, bro.
yeah,
His defense is so
He's a very
good.
good team defender.
against the Jazz,
He has
he
a really
only hit
round
one
face.
shot.
He does.
He only hit one shot. It was the shot to tie the game. I
I don't
think
know.
or
He's mad
take the lead.
round.
I feel my. I
At the
feel
end of the
some type
game,
of way about the Mavs.
but-
That's just me though. That's just me though.
They're objectively in this tier though.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
They're definitely
They're
above
going to be a
the
playoff
Bulls,
team, and if
Spurs,
everything
Jazz.
goes right,
Yeah.
they're a contender. They're
Yeah.
objectively what this tier
Oh, I mean,
is.
well,
pretty
yeah,
much.
that's just from playoff play in, I guess. Because we jumped from playoff play in to strong playoff team. So I thought it
That's-
would be like, I guess, yeah.
Playoff.
I don't know. I don't think they're.
strong.
I think they're
playoff.
in the.
Any team that's a
upper
top
tier of the
6
play-in.
seed is a strong playoff team.
Yes, they are playoff
The
lock.
The way the
That's a
playoff,
playoff.
is now
Yeah.
is weird.
The top
yeah.
6 seed
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
Mavs have
guess.
to be in this tier.
Agreed.
Same thing with my other fanboys.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Hawks.
It'll take a second for them to get acclimated together.
DeJounte's
They look good
look
together, though.
incredible.
Oh
He-
my
He
fucking!
dicked down your
God.
He
team.
showed us why we
Yo.
should have traded for him. Same
Yo.
with Donovan Mitchell when we get to the Cavs.
He is.
He looks insane.
insane.
He was doing literally everything in that comeback
22,
win.
22, 6, and 8.
They were
Yeah.
down 23, I think, and then
What's his
their
shooting
largest lead was like
percentages, bro?
13 or some shit.
Overall for the
It
season, what is he
was
shooting?
crazy.
He's got to be shooting well from
Um,
three. Every Hawks game I've seen, he's making
He
threes.
does everything out there.
His
He should be an
splits
all-star again.
40%.
46, 40, 90.
On 6 attempts from
Yeah.
three. He's shooting
46,
40%.
40, 90 yard is
Yeah,
the
no.
DeJounte splits.
If he's shooting like that, it's gonna be a
'cause
problem.
That was the one problem with his game.
With
he wasn't a consistent shooter.
2.5
now,
steals.
yeah,
Once
now
they figure
all-
out how to get Trey and DeJounte going efficiently at the same time, it's going to be a
That's
problem
the
because
biggest thing.
John
Mhm.
Collins has looked good for them. DeAndre Hunter's had his games.
Yeah.
Clint Capella,
Yeah.
and the Holiday brothers off the bench have been incredible.
They got to
for them.
figure
so
out
good.
defense a little bit more too.
and
though.
Bogdanovich hasn't even played.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're.
I'm just
they're a
super
good
impressed
team.
with the Holidays off the bench. For
Yeah,
them.
they've been
I
good.
knew they were going to be good pickups for
Yeah,
them.
I
mean,
always forget
the-
AJ Griffin is there too.
It's the
AJ
family
Griffin's another
name.
good 3-and-D player for them.
Yeah,
when
AJ
he
Griffin's
gets his
still a rook.
minutes, he's been really good for them on defense.
Yeah, the Holidays.
really it
are
for the
really good.
Hawks.
They're who the balls want to be.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Hawks are cool. Shout out Trey
Real
Young.
talk.
I straight the game.
Balls.
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 Blazers.
Yeah.
In the,
Can't call the
yeah,
Blazers a contender.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no
you're
way.
right, you're right.
I think I mean you personally I call the Blazers a contender.
No.
I-
Bro,
No.
I'm not against that.
I think this is the best
This
team
is
Dame has had, which you said.
such a good
is.
Check out the
roster.
YouTube video. We talked about it a little
We
bit.
did.
But I think this is the best Blazers
been your
team.
It's just
team,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah,
I got to
absolutely.
see it a little bit more with
Yeah.
Dame to call
That's
them a
fair.
contender. It
Exactly.
stinks
I
that
think,
Dame's
yeah,
out.
I
yeah.
think with Dame they are most definitely a contender because
most definitely is a wild stretch.
nope,
definitely a
most
stretch.
definitely.
He was playing at an MVP
'Cause
level, but like
I put that. I think the 2015 team with Dame was also a contender, and I think this team is better. It's just more well-rounded.
Fair enough.
I think.
You know,
But I also think the teams around them are also better.
I'm with him though, because from what I've seen, there really seems to be everything that they have to be the makings of a very good high level team that can make the Western Conference Finals. Like they have wing defense, they have guard defense, they have
do,
two
yeah.
guys who really you can't guard with many people. And then Jeremy Grant is arguably your third scorer. Nurkic and Josh Hart is the next two up. I mean, look, it's
They look good. It's just my thing. is-
GP2 hasn't even played yet, which
I
will
think
make
we
the
have to see
defense
more.
even better.
yeah,
so
that's my thing.
I think we just had to see more of it.
Like,
I can
we've
agree with
talked
that.
about
That's
it.
all.
I can agree with that.
I'm super impressed with what Nurkic has done. He
Very
looks
good.
phenomenal. Yeah.
Very good for
Um,
them. Glad he's healthy.
He's doing everything.
Yeah,
He's shooting
truly, yeah.
threes,
Um,
everything. I just think the other teams are above them. That's
Yeah.
all.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think they're in
Um,
another
T-
tier.
I'm
T-Wolves-
sorry we're keeping this
T-Wolves.
short and sweet. Like we're just speed running right now
Yeah.
because we don't have
We
really.
talked
T-Wolves
about the
there, yeah.
stupid Knicks for 10 minutes.
T Wolves. It is what it is with the
It is
T
New York.
Wolves.
Yeah, I
Where
think they'll
this
figure it
is
out.
going to be long because
Yeah.
we disagree about this.
Yeah.
So
Not Nas Reed's
You go-
better than Rudy Gobert.
go ahead first,
No.
Sullivan.
Okay, so my thing is, Anthony Edwards has not been
No.
what you want him to be. And
Some games he has, some games he hasn't.
Here's my thing, and that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of it. I mean, the games that Anthony Edwards plays well, you seem to win. The games that Anthony Edwards doesn't play well, you seem to lose.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo Russell's been garbage, especially recently. The last 3 or 4 games, he's been fucking horrifically bad.
Where do they
Um,
rank as a team on defense? I'm just curious.
I'll
I
tell
think
you,
they're very middle of the pack.
they
right
are
now.
17th.
Yeah, they're
for
very middle
opponents'
of the
points per
pack.
game.
I said it's actually surprising when Cat and Rudy Gobert are on the court together. Their defense has not been bad. But
I don't think it's surprising.
because Rudy's Rudy.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Stinks.
my thing is Anthony Edwards. I feel needs to be better, and a lot of us here expected him to take like a MVP level jump, where maybe not be the MVP, but be in the top 5 to 7 in the conversation. And he hasn't been that. So
I didn't see it.
just
I
at
didn't
least
see that
just
either.
at least be consistent. At least be consistent.
Anthony Edwards is a good
Yeah.
player, but he ain't no MVP.
You guys saw it.
No,
and that's all I want to say.
So-
Just be consistent.
Okay,
Cat's passing has been unbelievable.
Really good.
Yeah.
okay. Anthony Edwards has been inconsistent, as has Karl Towns' scoring. If you look at the averages, wow, they're both averaging 20. Big whoop. No one cares because if you watch the games, the way these guys get their buckets are not helping the team
No.
at all.
No.
The timing of them and the efficiency just isn't helping the team. D'Angelo Russell has been god awful. Jalen Noel has been better than him.
Yes, he
Like
has.
it's honestly getting
Like,
to a point where
actually
they should
outplayed
start Jalen Noel
Yeah.
over him and just let D'Lo be the 6th man. And you didn't trade 5 first-round picks for a guy who's gonna attempt one
One
singular shot,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have the 17th best defense in the
No.
league. Man.
I think Nas Reed was just fine. I think Nas Reed played
I was
better.
about to say.
Nas,
Yeah.
I
Nas,
watched
Nas
the
Reed's
game.
been
He
good.
played better in the past couple games than Rudy has.
See,
I like Nas Reed over
I
Rudy
think-
Gobert.
I
I
don't
hate
agree,
Rudy
yeah.
Gobert. I don't like him.
I think
Love
it's a
Rudy.
good sign though that all the supporting players are playing really
the supporting
good.
players are playing
and-
really
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
But it's the stars that are the problem.
And I know, but I'd rather that though because
I feel like
think they can
Cat's
figure it
too
out.
passive in the beginning of
Yeah.
these games,
Yeah.
and so he's not getting himself into a rhythm. He seems to take most of his shots in the fourth quarter of these games, and that's where he's inefficient.
agree.
And he had that one game where he went crazy in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
that I spoke about on my thing. But it's just like, dude, like I know we all want Anthony Edwards to be the guy, but like
You are
bro,
the guy.
He's not right.
Carl Anthony Towns
He's
is
the
the
guy.
guy,
He's the
guy.
He's
bro.
the
Like
guy.
you're the
He's
franchise
been
guy,
the guy.
bro.
He's
yeah.
been the guy and needs to continue
This
to
is
be
like
the guy.
this is
Yeah.
your team, bro. Like,
You're the
start
team.
acting
You're the
like it.
player that the Timberwolves
Like
fans
stop
and-
calling out your players for eating food and
Fucking
start doing things
eating
on the
chicken
court, bro.
sandwiches at
Be a
Popeyes,
man,
bro.
To
bro.
be fair, he's also right about that.
I don't
But
give a shit, bro.
To
Is
be
he,
fair.
though?
No right to
Who
talk when you're not
cares,
backing it
bro?
up with your
No,
play.
you're a
Who cares
fucking
what Anthony
professional.
Edwards eats,
You're
bro?
a professional
Yeah.
athlete.
Whatever. That's
what-
it with the
okay.
Timberwolves. We have them in this tier where it's if everything goes right, they're a contender. I really don't see a world where everything goes right for this team.
I don't.
I think
No.
there is.
I see a
I
world.
think the world gets smaller and smaller by the minute
I
and every
don't
game.
It's
think
just-
that's true at all. I
The
think
only
it's
things
been
that
8
need to
games.
happen,
And
and
I
you
don't
need to
like
be more
what I
consistent.
don't like the coaching, honestly. Respectfully to Chris Finch, he did great things with them last
Last
year,
year,
but it's
yeah.
just like, bro, you're not getting the best at. Like, you have to figure out. And I know it's a gelling period, but like, it shouldn't be this much of a gelling period.
I
It's
agree.
not like Rudy Gobert is taking shots away from anyone, bro.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, just be better. Just
Kyle
be
Anderson
better.
has to
And
be
you
better.
traded 5 first-round picks, bro. Like, you got like.
Yeah.
Kyle Anderson has been bad. Fuck.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
been
Sorry,
god
sorry to
awful.
interrupt, but
Yeah.
he's
non-existent.
averaging 2, 3.
You know,
and
I should have
1.
known. I watched them a lot actually, and
Yeah.
I don't. Kyle Anderson just doesn't do
You don't
anything.
Yeah.
realize he's there. I didn't know
So-
he was on
You don't
Timberwolves.
even know he's
Yeah,
there.
so that's it with Timberwolves. So, are the Pelicans in this tier?
Grizzlies are in this tier.
No.
No, Grizzlies
The
are
No
Grizzlies
way.
are a contender.
No way.
Bro, they've. What are you doing
What do you
that
mean,
for?
Grizzlies
bro?
are not a
They
fucking
have
contender,
2
bro.
players
As
in the
of
top
right
10
now,
MVP
from what
voting.
they've showed, how are they not?
What are they?
Jazz-
5-2.
We'll get to the
Yeah,
Grizzlies.
Baines-
Are
We'll
the
get to the Grizzlies.
Pelicans?
Let's finish this tier.
Are the Pelicans a contender? No, right? From what we've seen,
From what we've seen, no.
No,
'Cause
their
they haven't
defense
been
They're definitely a
struggles too
strong
much.
playoff team.
Yeah.
Bi and Zion when healthy though,
was about to
they
say,
can
yeah.
beat anyone.
Yeah.
That's
That's the
like
only reason.
like it says there. If
Yeah.
everything goes perfect,
Yeah.
they can definitely win the
So-
That's why it says.
I love what the Pelicans have going on. I love the complimentary pieces. I've said it a million times. Trey
Yeah.
Murphy is a fucking
So
dog.
Herb
good.
Jones returns tonight.
They're
I believe.
all so
and
good.
their scoring is
Yeah.
Herb Jones
second in the
returns.
league. I didn't know that. Second in
Yeah.
the league in scoring.
I love.
Jose Alvarado's a fucking dog.
Bro, everyone on
I
that
was
team
gonna
is
say
so
thus
good.
far into the season, I love what they've got from Devontae Graham, man.
Yes.
I feel like he's just lost in the shuffle and forgotten about. He's just so when we talk about mid NBA players, he's probably that.
He's
He's
there.
probably right in the middle of
He's
the
there.
pack of the
But
NBA.
that's a good
He's
yeah.
that's a
PJ
good
Walker.
player to have in a
yeah,
rotation.
for sure. Yeah. He's just, good shooter, could handle the ball. Obviously, he's a liability on defense, but
he'll
he
try.
tries.
He'll
yeah,
try.
He definitely tries. Seen him take a charge the other day. Like
Yeah.
he definitely, gives it.
Bro,
a
he
go.
had a block on I forgot who, and it
Yeah.
was filthy, bro.
And Dyson Daniels
Yeah.
has been incredible in his
Dyson
Yeah.
Daniels just missed.
He
two
got, I was
clutch
about to
free
say, he
throws.
got a
That
little
was
spooked at
Yeah,
the end
tough.
of
That
the
was
game.
tough. That was
Yeah.
tough.
But
You know,
he's
LeBron was probably in his ear for part
Yeah.
of that.
Probably.
It
But yeah.
happens, but he's
But
been
he's been
looked
good.
really good. Yeah, this team looks really good, and I wouldn't be shocked if the next time we revisit doing a tier list, when Bi and Zion play a bunch of games, we have them as a
Oh, yeah.
contender.
I was about to say,
We
if
should do another
Zion
one
and
like mid-season.
Yeah, yeah.
Mid-season's fine.
Yeah.
if Zion and Ingram have played all the games, I feel like they would be in the contender
Yeah,
tier.
sure.
But
Yeah.
the only reason is because they've been hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Larry Nance has been really good.
The Larry
Alvarado's
Nance
been really
minutes have been
good.
fantastic. Yeah.
Marshall's been really good.
It's
Everyone's
everyone.
been
Bro,
really good.
Najee Marshall
Yeah.
deserves his
Yo,
fucking flowers, bro.
Valanciunas has been great.
I'm putting the Sixers and the Warriors in this tier. We
Yes,
have to.
yes, I agree. Completely agree.
Fuck it.
Um,
Whatever.
They have to be.